In a world that moves too fast, sometimes all we want is space. That's exactly what this family dreamed of. They wanted a legacy, a ranch retreat where generations could gather, roam, and reconnect. Welcome to the ranch house at Lake George Forest. Hi, my name is Carlos Posada. Welcome to the ranch house at Lake George Forest. This is John Frawley, project manager.
Carlos, the homeowners here wanted to get a real big wow factor for them and their family. Can you explain how we accomplished that?
Yeah, great question. You know, that was something that came early on in the process for the owners. They reached a point where this property became an ideal moment for them, where they were close to the city but far enough away they could do something special, in this case generational, and that design was something large enough to accommodate the entire family, large family. And being that it would be a legacy and last, it's had to be large enough. So there's a lot of accommodations, which we'll see here in a few minutes. This was a plan that was created by a wonderful architect. And we've been able, through the process and during the process, take that idea and that plan and bring the character of the property through lots of discussions, owners' input, how important wood really meant to him, and the vision that he had for the house. So with that said, I can show you these are 12 by 12 Cypress columns, and something here in Florida you still have to search for. We have a total of 21 of these on the property. This part of the wraparound front porch. There's another extension in the back of more of these same columns. And you see the conventional frame that's vaulted in here with the T&G, showing some of the siding that we use. This is the Hardy Board product, which is excellent. And we also have shutters that are as well, not in this area of Florida. You really want things that last. These are a composite product with great warranties, and it gives the house its completing character.
So here at the front entryway of the ranch house, we start with the large mahogany door leading into the foyer.
That wow factor is definitely in these woods that we've used on the project. This is a great example. Pecky cypress at the foyer ceiling. Sourced out of Georgia, and just wonderful, you know, because it's those woods that you've got to understand the story behind it. You know, Pecky cypress is something that's just become very much harder to come by, rare lumber that was been around for hundreds and hundreds of years. Cypress trees, some of these could be thousands of years, but it is really special to have it in their foyer where we're using many different species. There's the Goodwin Heart Pine floors that run throughout the house. This is a clear sealer to really show off the heart pine. And we're using pine doors, more cypress right here. This is newer cypress, just in the timber form. And we have beams above that are cypress. We have, there's an alder door in the back. There is white oak being used here in the powder room. There's also camphor cladding in the dining room, in the office. So really a wonderful use of wood, and it's very important to this family just because they're in the business, and it makes a lot of sense.
The homeowners wanted as Carlos said earlier, a big house to entertain in for the whole family and a bunch of friends to come up here and enjoy themselves. Cabinet Creations did a great job, very great to work with, and it came out impeccable.
One of the other things to mention along with that is we have what's being used a lot now are these backup kitchens. I call it kind of like a second kitchen in the back where you can prep, stage, and you'll get a nice visual of how much room is here. Again, for entertainment reasons, you're having a big party. There's plenty of room, refrigeration, ovens, backup countertops, and storage and setting up. So makes a great place to set up for a wonderful family party. Stepping outside again to enjoy another feature is an additional isocurn. This is a 48 Magnum, designed with the TV to sit above, But what's really cool and special about this is where your summer kitchen's gonna live, and imagine yourself entertaining. There's a light and a dining table that would sit right there while you're taking in the incredible view, pastures, barns, the accessory buildings, recently planted oak trees that one day will match up with the rest of these. So really conscientious effort of living, being out here in the country and taking in everything it's worth.
If you're ready to turn your vision into something lasting,
Reach out to us online or dial at 407-740-7707. We'd love to build your legacy.